Since you gave your love to me, I've never been so happy. The day you came, I changed my name to Mr. Happiness. They used to call me Mr. Blue. That was until I met you. Now I'm glad, never sad, I'm Mr. Happiness. I walk around with my head in the clouds and the great big smile on my face. I love you so I want to shout it out loud. I'm the luckiest guy in the human race.
I thank you all for coming. I really appreciate that. Please enjoy yourself, drink a lot, eat a lot. Most importantly, you want to learn things and get your books signed. So I want to introduce to you Tony Hsieh.
The culture that we've built at Zappos, it's not just me, but for those of you who don't know, we're based out of Las Vegas, and so next time any of you are in Las Vegas, definitely come take a tour. We give tours to the public, and it's. I think the biggest thing is just, there's so many people where when they go into the office on Monday, it's a different person from how they are at home on weekends, and for us, it's the same person. That's the type of culture we're trying to create, where it's not about work-life separation, it's about work-life integration. And most people, when they leave the office, leave to hang out with other Zappos employees, and it's the true friendships that are being formed. And I think for me, that's really special for myself personally, and then also the other employees as well.
And I was so impressed with the science behind your definition of happiness and the essential elements. And I was just wondering when you studied that and how you knew so much about the science behind it and the psychology behind happiness.
I guess a few years ago, having nothing to do with Zappos at all, I started just reading all these different books and articles about the science of happiness. And for those of you who don't know, basically the official name is positive psychology, and it didn't exist actually prior to 1998. And prior to 1998, most of psychology was about looking at people that had something wrong with them and trying to figure out how to make them more normal. But almost nobody bothered to study how to take normal people and make them happier. So as I started reading just random articles on the internet, and those referred me to other books such as Happiness Hypothesis or Happier, and a few others that I mentioned, because a lot of this stuff is actually pretty counterintuitive. And one of the consistent findings is actually people are very bad at predicting what will actually make them happy on a long-term sustainable basis. Most people think, oh, once I achieve this thing or once I get this thing, then I'll be happy. But the research shows that's actually not true. And look at lottery winners, for example. Their happiness level right before winning the lottery, and then their happiness level a year later. And a year later is the same or maybe a little bit lower than it was before. So, and then I started thinking, well, if at Zappos we're trying to make customers happy through customer service, to make employees happy by focusing on culture, it's not as simple as just asking them, what would you like us to do, because the research shows they don't know. And so that's when I started just getting more and more interested in that research. And so towards the back of the book, I share a few of what I found the most interesting frameworks of happiness, and then also how we kind of took some of the learnings from the science of happiness and applied it to our business as well.
Well, I just want to thank you, because I'm using what I learned from your book in my own psychotherapy practice, and focusing on connection, confidence, and choice for people as a ticket to success. So for me, it was beyond a business book. It really helped me with my own happiness and my patients too, to get happier. So thank you. Really good.